In this follow-up video, I would like to look at the next example that's in your Inspire file, where you analyze the relationship between the year and the number of vehicles that are on the road. And this data is also on that file. So go to the data file, and you see that it's organized as year versus the number of vehicles that are on the road. Okay, so the very first thing again that we want to do is we want to look at the graph of this. So insert data stats, and on the X we want year. Here we'd be able to predict the number of vehicles. So again, there is definitely a strong relationship here between my data. And from past experience, I think that the relationship may actually be exponential. So I want to try to transform my data so that I can use an exponential model. Okay, so when I transform for exponential, I don't need to take the log of x and the log of y in order to make it appear to be more linear. Rather than that, I only need to take the log of y. So just knowing x should help me to predict the log of y and have the relationship appear to be more linear. So let's go back to our data and transform the data. Again, I only need to transform the log of the number of vehicles. So log vehicles equals the log of, and again here you can do log base e or log base 10. Either one of them will be okay. And drag this. And then let's add another data stats page. And this time we want x, which is year, against the log of the number of vehicles. And we think that that's mostly linear. And then we're going to analyze that data. Linear. And we are seeing a bit of positive, negative here, all positive in the middle, and negative here. So we do have some issues here in terms of our data lining up as a line, but we'll talk about that more in class. We do have our prediction here. Notice that y again is the predicted log of the vehicles, where x is the actual year, so no need to change that input as you make predictions. So if I wanted to predict something for 1967 perhaps, I could plug in 1967 for x, multiply, add, and I would get a value for the predicted log of the vehicle. I would then have to do 10 to that value that would be on the road at that time. So in summary, you have learned about different models. And for linear, we just analyze y versus x. If we want to do power, we think that it's some power of x. Then we analyze log of y versus log of x. And for exponential, we analyze log of y versus x. Okay? For others, we could follow instructions that were given. So for example, if I thought in that example we did prior with the length and the weight of a fish, if I really thought that length was a cube of x, I could actually have transformed x to be x cubed. So I could have taken all of the values that were in length and made them length cubed. So I could have done that and then analyze that situation, y versus x cubed. and see if I could come up with some sort of relationship. But whenever the AP wants you to do that, they will give you instructions for how to do that. So that is the end of this recording, and we'll follow up in school.